It's something like 350, Lee.
350. Adge, 200. Jack. 08000 321 333. You've got just over 5 minutes. I'm going to give the answer immediately after the 7:30 news. Jack reckons you touch your phone 200 individual times in one day. Adge reckons it's 350. Are you going to go lower than those two or higher? When I give you the number, this is a clue, you will be absolutely staggered.
What am I missing? What was the difference? 'Cause you never listened to any other time I asked you to stay away. Yeah, you couldn't stay away. Have you grown up? Have you changed much? Have you found love? I shouldn't care, but it's just the way I am. Yeah, I always gave it back. Maybe.
Right, I need to get this off my chest before we go a step further as well, by the way. Who keeps renaming this feature? Yeah, I have one day off ill, and then the whole show just falls apart. It says here in front of me, it's time now for Mindfulness Monday. What the flip is Mindfulness Monday?
Mindfulness on a Monday is actually what I wrote. On a Monday.
Monday motivation.
All right.
The end.
Is motivation also slightly mindful?
I need some motivation working with you people.
I just try to change it up a little bit, you know. A
Just
bit of variety, spice of life, etc.
Honestly, my colleagues making things up as they go along. It's a bit like with my illness last week when half of them said I got COVID.
Yeah, you couldn't stay.
But it is time for... what is it, Jack?
Monday motivation on a mindful Monday.
I shouldn't care, but
There we
it's
go.
just the way I am.
Where we're joined by my mate Lisa T from Sandbach, who is this singer in the background here, who always gets the name of the feature right as well. She's also a mental health expert and is full of tips to get us fired up for the start of a new week. How are you, Lisa T? Good morning.
Good morning, Lee. I'm good. How are you doing?
I am tickety-boo. All is good. A week to go until you bring out a new single. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yeah, a week today. It's World Mental Health Day. It's the release of the best kept secret. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to everyone hearing it. I'm hoping that it'll be quite a good song for that day. It's quite a good message, I think, to empower people that might be struggling.
When you're a singer and you're bringing out a new single, do you get excited by it or do you get nervous about how it will be received? What's kind of the feeling for you?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think for most people, it's probably a bit of both. For me anyway, it's a bit of both. You know, I'm always really looking forward to people hearing it, but also a bit nervous because before it's released, only 2 or 3 people have ever heard it. So you're not really sure if it's definitely any good, I suppose.
We will find out this time next week when you join us. We've got a few things planned to promote your new single as well, so we'll talk more about that then. But coming up to 7:27, your Monday motivational tip for this particular Monday. Go for it.
Yeah, so based on what you were just saying, Lee, I think you'll find this one interesting.
Okay.
So the recent studies have shown that the 5 people that we spend the most time with day to day, or just in our lives in general, make up a really big part of who we are as a person. Because naturally, as humans, we tend to mirror the behaviours and the attitudes of the people around us that we spend the most time with, or even just spend the most time chatting to. It doesn't have to be physically with. So today, my tip is to just have a think about who are your top 5 people that you spend the most time with, and what do they bring to your life, the good and the bad. So think of those people, maybe make a list, and think of the people that maybe bring good things, maybe good energy, positive people out of the people that you spend the most time with. Maybe they make you happy, make you laugh, and then maybe see if there's some people on the list that actually you feel perhaps do drain your energy a little bit or can be a little bit negative. And just see on that list who you spend your time with and think about how you feel when you're around those people. So this will be very different for everyone. So just think about how your list works out for you. And I'm not saying make any rational decisions, but it's always just good to be aware of how we feel around situations, people, etc., etc. So yeah, it's worth having to think about.
That's interesting, isn't it? Because I've obviously not had time to write down 5, but I've just written down 3 people who came to mind straight away. So Jacko, one of my best mates who we heard on that Liz Ellis promo a few moments ago, I've written his name down and put funny. Mum, support, always there, my mum, to support me, to pick me up when I fall down and all that kind of stuff. And Dad, advice. is something I've written down there. You know what dads are like. They're always there. I mean, the advice is normally wrong, but they've always got something to say about something, haven't they? So that's what you're saying, yeah? So look at the top 5 people and the positive things they bring, and then maybe have a think about the people who don't make that list and the reasons for that.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. Yeah. So I think that's lovely that you've straight away managed to think of positive things for 3 of your close people. I think it's just really good to be aware, especially as the research shows that these 5 people really impact who we are as a person. So it's nice, like you say, to think of the attributes that we take from them. So yeah, that's really good.
All right, Lisa, thank you ever so much for coming on. Good Monday motivation as ever, and we will be back for a bonus edition next week with your new single. All very excited. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you. Bye.
Great stuff. Lisa T with this week's Monday motivation. As we say, next week, a very special one with Lisa's new song on the show. Right, coming up to 7:30. The other side of the news, I am going to give you the answer to this big brain teaser. How many times do you touch your phone in one particular day? Trucker Steve's been on.
Morning, Lee.